today. And after we complete the whole head of pin curls, I need to see everybody's pin curls pinned up. Then we're going to go in and we're going to finish the style. So the final result will be actually body waves. So we're going to do that great ghastly look. So that Marilyn Monroe, that's going to be our objective, okay? So when we're going in, we're going to do just roll a set, take it all to the back. Section the hair into sections. I have my thermal curlers. Some of you all that know how to use these curlers, excellent. If you do not know how to use these curlers, I always say it's a step, a certain procedure I like to go by. As you can see, I have here the curlers in my hand with my thumb in between my fingers. After you have it in your fingers and your thumbs, the way to actually manipulate these irons is I take my middle finger and place it, insert it right in between the handles. In the process, I click it back and forth. See how my hand is nice and straight? And I just click it, holding and embracing it, the bottom, which is the bottom handle, with my ring finger and my pinky finger. And so I hold it with my thumb in between my index finger. So that's one way that you could do it. Some people have different methods on how to hold their curling irons. What's suitable, what works for you, by all means, do that. We're going to section. When you section according to the length of hair, when we go in and begin to curl our mannequin's hair, you're going to project, comb the hair. Mannequin is moving. See it moving. Make sure that your thermal curlers is about the length of that hair. Make sure it's about the diameter of the roundness of the barrel and about 2 to 3 inches of hair. While the curling irons are in the oven and they're in the stove and they're warming up, you want to come take them out. Use your test strip. Hold it for 3 seconds. 100, 200, 300. If there is no discoloration on your strip, it's okay to apply to the hair. When you go through and you're beginning to silk the hair first. So after applying doing the test strip, then you want to go in and actually silk the hair. Can you hold this mannequin head for me? Hold it down. Okay. So now I'm just combing through the hair. I'm going to take and just silk this through just a little bit. I just want to test the heat to the hair. Being able to take and just rotate your curling iron, your hair over the iron, will be a way where you see the indentation. That's where you'll actually place your burl. Now, so you don't accumulate and have those fish hooks in it, you want to take your iron, lay it over. Now everybody see how I just laid it. With me doing so, I'm going to go through and silk through it one good time. Can you hold it? She holds it. Touch your strip. It's okay. Like I said before, rotate it. Got your indentation. Take it and then you're going to silk through it. Silk completely through the hair strand. When you do that, silk through it, you're going to take your barrel, lay it up, the hair around the barrel. You're going to begin to manipulate at the base first. At the base. You want to be able to lock that heat in at the base and begin to actually manipulate. And that's chewing at the hair as it begins, as you rotate and bringing that hair down back to the scalp. Manipulate, clicky with your fingers, rotate that hair back in, allowing that heat to open up the hydrogen bonds so it'll be a physical change to that hair as you begin to chew in it. Once you get to the very tips of it, then you want to take it and roll it up. Hold that there with your comb, actually embracing so it doesn't get, your client's scalp doesn't get burned. After I hold, I'm going to actually go through and manipulate, pulling the barrel out on the side so I can lock it in. What we call a figure 6 curl. Figure 6. My baby is, and then so after doing that, you're going to grab your hairpin, take and clip it in, okay, on the base. One way you could tell if it's on the base, actually take your finger, insert it right in between that hole. Place your finger to the scalp. Once you place the hand and your finger is on the scalp, in that area is where you will actually go in and pan that curl. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate one more, and then we're going to go and perform and do it. Take section. About the length of the barrel. Can you hold this? Come in, grab your irons. Do a test strip. 3 seconds. You all see the discoloration on that? Then you know that you can't apply it to the hair because it discolored the paper. So will it also burn the hair. Okay? So you just want to wait until it cools. After it cools, then you're going to go back in again and test it for 3 seconds. And I always say 100, 200, 300. Safety. It's been many times people have burned people's hair, and guess what they do with it? Tuck it and put it in their apron.
That's what you did.
No, I didn't. I heard somebody tell me that. That's what they did.
Yeah, I took that and put it right in my apron.
So when you go in, you all see that I embrace, I take and lay that iron over because I want to establish where that base, that crease, where the barrel is going to actually seal the base.
How was they going to work on the human head? Ain't they going to burn their scalp? And when it burns to them?
Wrap it. Say that again.
Like when you, how you laying a barrel so hard on the baby head, wouldn't that like actually hurt a real
not even
human?
putting it on there.
Okay.
Not at all. So as you begin to manipulate, you don't want to roll that hair in. I'm going to give an illustration of what I don't want to see. What you're seeing is a proper way of a figure 6 as it begins to manipulate from the base going down the mid shaft towards the ends until the ends actually feed through that hair. The moment it feeds through the hair, you want to take and protect it with your comb. So it should look like this. It should look like that. Now after you analyzing and it sits for about 5 seconds, you could take and maneuver it and pull that iron out. What I don't want to see, take your pen and pin it. Finger insert it in, land to the scalp, taking that hairpin and clipping it right there on base, okay? This is what what I don't want to see. As you all can see, this haircut was a disconnected cut I did in my haircutting class. Left-handed. Always keep your comb in your hand. I don't want to see this. I don't know why you're doing that. It's brisking, making the hair ruffle at the base. I don't want to see any of that. What I don't want to see, I don't want to see nobody doing this. I don't want to see that. That's a no-no.
I might do it again. Wait, I might do it.
Because what happens?
It's
This is
ugly.
what happens. Is it actually sitting at the base? We didn't even establish a base. My base is more so at the end than it is up here in the top. Okay, another thing that I don't want to see. Okay, let's see if I can do it. You see that? The moment I pull this hair back, it's going to create what? A crimp. Everybody see that fish hook in the hair? So you want to make sure that you lay that hair over the barrel. See that? Then you close it in as you begin to rotate it from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And then you wrap the hair around with it pointing towards the ceiling. When it's pointing at the ceiling, then you want to go in and establish the base. Just roll it to the scalp and hold it up for 3 seconds so it'll permeate and open up those hydrogen bonds so it'll have a physical change with heat. Manipulating, taking it, bringing the curling iron out towards you, towards your sisters.
This gonna create the mother of my roller, right? This the one.
You're gonna create the curls first.
She wants to do the whole head.
Yes, you have to do the whole head. You will do the whole head. After doing the whole head, you're going to take and each run, you're going to pin the rollers. And after you pin the curls, protecting with the comb, then I'm going to take it, manipulate, pull it out, allow it to sit, and I'm going to pin it. So do we have any questions?
No.
I will be around to take a look.
We don't have to hold this right for this.
You can't mix it with some hairspray, but you don't spray it a whole lot on there, okay? Because you want to be able to comb through it and get the hair to move. All right? So that's what we're going to do. Do we have any questions? Like, yes, you can get some Marcel's. I have your Marcel's right
Here
here
you go, Miss Shauna.
with the clips, and thank you. Everybody, I want y'all to come in and put your hands in a circle, touch somebody, reach out and touch someone.